Hi there, it's Brian Casey from Wynn Broadcasting and Basin Life Magazine, and we're here at the 43rd Annual Home and Garden Show at the Klamath County Fairgrounds on this Saturday, and we're just making the rounds to all the great booths. There's so much to see here, all the new things for your home, your garden, lawn, whatever size of property you have, they're ready for it here at Klamath Basin Equipment for sure on Highway 39, right next to another one of our great clients, J.W. Kearns. I'm talking with Philip here from Klamath Basin Equipment, and he's one of the sales people at Klamath Basin Equipment. And you know, here comes spring, here comes summer, people are going to need lawn equipment. And we want to talk about all the things you have here at the show and also that you sell. Talk about lawnmowers a little bit for us, Philip.
Well, Husqvarna is a full line. So, I mean, we're not just talking lawn or grounds care. We're talking, I guess we are talking grounds care. We're talking about the full complement. Everything, weed eaters, chainsaws, trimmers, both gas and a battery pack.
Okay.
Very popular with the battery packs.
You have all those?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course, tractors and zero turns. Within the zero turns, we can offer up either the Husqvarna as well as the Bad Boy.
Let's take a look at these backyard lawnmowers, or the Gentleman, what did you call it, the Gentleman Rancher?
Well, Gentleman Rancher, but this particular Bad Boy is going to be considered to be more of a commercial style mower.
Okay.
We talked about the weight and the girth of this thing.
This thing is made out of like iron.
Premium Kawasaki motor.
Wow.
The Husqvarna stamp deck. These are a little bit, it is a stamp deck, but it's a much heavier deck. But within a stamp deck, you got quite a bit lighter. Probably something you wouldn't want your grandmother to run here.
And you have lots of different models in stock at Klamath Basin Equipment.
We just got in our Husqvarna order. We're working on getting everything put together and getting it ready because we know it's coming.
Okay. All right. And of course, if you've got a bigger piece of property, you're going to want one of these bad boys. Let's step back here and tell us about this one here.
Not everybody is inclined to what we call a zero-turn radius or hydrostatic drive within the sticks. They prefer a steering wheel, so we have the capability of offering up.
I do. I prefer a steering wheel and a cup holder.
Yes. Well, I think everything has a cup holder except for the pushers.
Okay.
Within that, the 54-inch deck on this one, or excuse me, 52-inch deck on this one is a fabricated deck. So it is a heavier build. You can kind of see down in here where it is a steel reinforced.
Wow.
That is not quite as thick as a Bad Boy, but also a fabricated deck.
Okay. Lasts for a long, long time.
The durability of the deck, yes. The rest of the mower will probably go before the deck. Because not everybody in Klamath County here, or Lake County, or even over in the Rogue Valley has what we call a fine finish lawn.
Yes.
Sometimes they might have a little bit of fine finish and then rough, kind of a semi-pasture type. But within that, these, again, are not brush cutters,
okay,
but they will do quite a bit more.
All right. Tell us about this one, Philip.
The Bad Boy, excuse me. Bad Boy 54 here is a ZT, so it is technically considered like a residential or large estate. It does not have the rollover protection or ROPS.
Okay.
Anything above this one, you're going to be looking at, again, something with that rollover protection.
Okay.
It does give you the capability of putting up an awning on the bigger models, but these go, zero turns are going to be in the low 3,000 up to about 15,000 for our diesel model.
Wow.
72-inch. So
that's the Bad Boy brand at Klamath Basin Equipment.
Yeah,
okay, what about something like this, Philip? A pretty good sized tractor.
That is. It is a compact tractor. So comparison to speaking, what we sell at Klamath Basin Equipment, upwards in the 200 plus horsepower range. Something you want to utilize for, of course, agricultural, farm and ranch. Whether
you can't put a mower on that.
A snow blower?
A mower.
Oh, yes.
You can't?
Yes.
Okay.
There are mid-mount belly mowers available for those as well.
All right.
One thing about it, in that configuration, with a belly mower on there, that is a removable front loader. But if you leave the loader on it, it does take a little bit away from how you can mow, as well as it has a 540 PTO in the rear to allow you to go to that rough cut rotary. Okay. And to a certain point, we can get a fairly decent fine finish out of that as well.
Okay, but lots of different tractors in stock, different size models, small to large, as big as you need, and all the attachments, implements that you could get are available.
For what we call the compacts, as we saw here with the Workmaster, the hay tools for the larger ones. We even have a capability, not a lot here, but we have capability of combines, balers, swathers, rakes. The process to put up hay is not just a single thing.
Okay.
It's multiple different processes.
I know when I went into Klamath Basin Equipment the first time, and I talked to Ron and you guys, and we looked at all the different things. There's so many things that you have at Klamath Basin Equipment that people may not know. Snowmobiles, and you got the Razor, and all the Polaris products. Tell us all the different kinds of things you have.
Well, one other thing, and staying within the New Holland brand, we have the light industrial equipment. So tractor loader backhoes, excavators, skid steer loaders, which are different similar to a tractor and both rubber tired as well as track units. Under the Polaris brand, we are basically 3 contracts. We're off-road vehicles, which include the Ranger, the Razor, and the General, as well as ATVs, snowmobiles.
Is the Ranger, is that a Polaris model?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So we are a pure Polaris dealer.
Are they on the Ranger, which is bigger than the Razor? Is that like 2 and 4 seater, right? You can get them decked out in different ways.
Most of the products, like the Ranger and the Razor, come in multiple line or multiple passenger. Rangers go from 2 to 6. Razors go from 2 to 4.
Very popular.
Very popular.
Yeah.
ATVs are still quite popular for the people that still like the handlebars. It's a good entryway for people in a lower budget that can afford. Maybe you get up into some of those Razors and they're more than I pay for a vehicle.
Wow.
But and then the snowmobiles, and actually the snowmobiles right now, you would think, they're on their way out, but right now this is the most exciting time for it. I just returned from Florida at the dealer meeting. I know it's kind of a different place to have a snow meeting, but anyway, we have the exciting thing is our deep snow machines. We have a new 850 Patriot motor that just came out. It's going to be a game changer for Polaris on that.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. If you know snowmobiling and things like that, it is something that's a big deal.
And of course, you can get them all here at Klamath Basin Equipment. Philip's your man. They got a great staff out there. Parts and service, right, Philip?
Parts and service for all what we sell.
Everything.
Also, we also have service available. We can get parts for any brand.
It's Klamath Basin Equipment out on Highway 39. They're here at the 43rd Annual Home and Garden Show here from the Klamath Basin Home Builders Association. I'm Brian Casey from Wind Broadcasting and BasinLife.com.